Good afternoon and welcome back to the channel. A big happy new year to you all. I'm back in my hometown of Huddersfield. Just behind me here we've got the Bradley Viaduct, which was part of the Huddersfield Midland railway line, which was also known as the Newtown Goods Line. Now this line actually branched between Huddersfield and the Newtown Goods all the way to Lower Hopton in Mirfield. In today's Explore, we're going to be taking a look at the Bradley Viaduct, part of the Newtown Goods Line. The green line you can see on the map, the Newtown Goods Line, also known as the Huddersfield Midland Railway, between Huddersfield and the Lower Hopton Junction. The 15-arch viaduct located just to the east of Leeds Road is where we're going to be exploring today. We're going to take on a little look around the viaduct. I'm going to get some drone shots and just give you a little bit of history on the viaduct. Now I have covered a full video on the length of the whole line about a couple of years ago. So if you have not seen that video, be sure to check it out. I'm going to leave a link in the description below. So we're going to have a little walk on the viaduct. There's a lot of graffiti and it looks like it was built out of blue engineering brick. Now, it's around 90 feet tall and it's got about 15 arches going across. Now in the late 90s this was actually converted into a cycleway. Well, the majority of the actual line was converted into a cycleway or a greenway, including the viaduct. So it's actually in pretty decent condition. Opened in 1910 as part of the Midland Railway, or the Huddersfield Midland Railway. See these refuge holes. So it crosses over the Huddersfield Broad Canal and the Calder and Hebble navigation in the River Colne. You see the Huddersfield Broad Canal there, and then just like to the right you've got the Calder and Hebble navigation. Just a little view. See Castle Hill in the distance just over there. You can see that from many miles. Now, like I say, it is pretty much in decent condition. I mean, it needs to be if it's going to be made as a public footpath. There is a lot of graffiti that spans on both sides. It's quite a cold day today. Got another refuge just here. And you've got this. I think it secures some of the construction. It's like a little bit of movement here. So it's actually got a length of 255 yards. We're almost going to come to the end of the viaduct. So what we're going to do is, there's a little pathway leading off. So we're going to go down there and just have a look at the viaduct in a different view from underneath before we get the drone shots. Another two refuges here. And there's just a view back to where I've walked. So going back that way is Huddersfield. And going this way would have been the Lower Hopton Junction. You can see the conversion into the cycleway, but we're not going to venture any more down the line. I'm going to peer off down the left here. I'm going to show you some of the arches of the viaduct. So there's the viaduct, and then just here we've got a nice path that's going to lead down underneath the viaduct. There's a nice little stairway that leads down underneath it. So we've just come down the stairs and there's a nice little footpath, and here's the viaduct. We're gonna have a little look what it looks like from underneath. And there you go, nice blue engineering brick by the looks of it. Now, or tell me, is it actually a red brick that's actually covered in blue paint? You can see the 15 arches that go across over the river and the canal. And there's a lot more graffiti underneath the arches. And like I say, they are blocked off so you can't get underneath them. So I'm just going to try and venture further down here and just see how far we can get. It's a beautiful structure, this though. So here you've got the River Calder. Actually, it's the River Colne. Sorry, it's the River Colne. You've got the canal just on the other side. You've got this little pipe here. I'm not sure if that's anything to do with the line, or it's more to do with the waterways. Now there is a little footpath that goes underneath one of the arches. It's a little pathway that goes onto the towpath of the canal just down there. Just having another little look at the viaduct from this side. I think this is the other side that you're allowed to go on. Look at this, it's brilliant, absolutely brilliant structure this. See a little bit of movement just up there. You can just see each one of the arches have got like a drainage channel. So you've got these little pipes that underneath. You can just see water dripping out. So if I zoom in there, you can see a little bit of water dripping. So I'm believing that's a drainage channel. Yeah, I've got another view of the viaduct. So I've just come down over the river. Look at those arches. So like I said, they're about 90 feet in height, and the whole of the viaduct is about 255. It's just a shame it's got all this graffiti. That was Bradley Viaduct. So again, part of the Huddersfield Midland Railway, and it closed in the 1960s, I believe, and it reopened in the late 90s as part of the Greenway. So before we leave, I'm going to show you some drone shots and some pictures of the viaduct. So I hope you all enjoy these. So before then, take care, and I'll see you again on another explore. Bye bye.